Yes, sir.
Yes, today we are jumping to update statement. In the update statement, you can see all the pools. Okay, library cache, data dictionary cache, database buffer cache, read log buffer cache. So we can able to see log writer, arc, DB writer. Additionally, so we can see undo table space. Okay. The same way how select statement works, the same way update will work. Whenever you do SQL plus username and password at the rate TNS, the client process will be created as well as server process will be created. Okay. So this is our statement update EMP set serial number is equal to 4 where serial number is equal to 3. So what is the meaning of this? Can someone tell?
We are updating the serial number of equal to 4, sir.
We are updating serial number equals to 4 from 3. Okay. What is the previous value for this statement?
3, sir.
3.
3,
What is the new value?
4.
4. Okay. So if you give rollback, which value will be replaced?
3. Maybe 3.
Okay. If you give commit, what is the new value?
4, sir.
4. Okay. So let's see. The same way the architecture will work. Okay. So this is the client process. What client process will do? Client process will check the syntax of the statement. Okay. Then if the syntax is fine, it will be moved to the server process. Server process will check the semantics. Where the semantics are available, data dictionary cache. Okay. From there it will pick the semantics. Then optimizer comes into the picture. Optimizer picks the best execution plan from library cache. The same way we discussed in the select statement, the same way we are doing here. Okay, it picks the best execution plan. So here in this update statement, our data is available somewhere. Okay, somewhere in the data file or the table space. Okay, so let's assume like our data is available somewhere here. Let's see how it will process further. Okay, so let's assume our data is present here. So what is the value of the data? EMP record serial number 3. So this EMP record serial number 3, so we have to modify to 4. Okay. The execution plan will be, first it will create a copy in the undo table space and also it will create a copy in the DBBC. Okay, that copy we can call it as version 1. Okay, V1. The same V1 will be copied to undo table space. You can see here. Okay. Then, so now the value is 3 here and here. V1 is nothing but the value is 3. You have to understand that. Okay. V1, the value is 3. Next, if you do update from 3 to 4, if you do update from 3 to 4, update EMP set serial number is equal to 4, where serial number is equal to 3. If you do that, 3 will be updated to 4. Then the value will become V2. Okay, this will always be V1 because it should be 3, it should be 4. So you can see here. So, but V2, but it is uncommitted. Okay. Whenever V2 uncommitted, one of the redo entry will be created in the redo log buffer cache. Okay, for uncommitted transactions, it creates a redo entry, as well as committed transactions also, it creates a redo entry. Then, so update to 4, V2, 4. Okay. After commit, what will happen? It will become V3. If we give now rollback in the situation, This V2 again replaced with V1 means this 4 will become 3. From where it will be? From undo table space it will be. So after commit, it will become V3. It is V3. So once it is V3, one more redo entry will be created. Okay. So from there, the log writer will take the redo entries, all the redo entries which are available, and writes into current redo. So once the current redo is filled, okay, log writer updates to arc process, and let's say assume like the SCN number 1000, log writer started writing. SCN number 1500, log writer stopped writing. Okay. SCN 1500 is the checkpoint value. Then whatever the content is there here, it will be taken by RK background process. It will create a RK log file with the sequence number that. Okay. Then checkpoint comes into the picture. What checkpoint will do? Checkpoint will take this SCN value. This SCN value, we can call it as a checkpoint value. 1500 is the checkpoint value. So this checkpoint background process will take this, and whatever the changes are happened between SCN value 1000 to 1500 will be available. The actual data will be available in the database buffer cache. From there, DB writer will pick and writes here. Okay. So here I am showing only one buffer, right? V3. Like that way, between SCN 1000 to 1500, there may be like 10 buffers, 10 V3s. All 10 V3s will be written into the data files. Okay. So these V3s will be taken by DB writer and writes into data file. Okay. So the main purpose of checkpoint here is checkpoint will update to the DB writer. Okay. Checkpoint is like a manager. Go and work on it. Checkpoint will update. Checkpoint invokes DB writer to write the dirty buffers. These are called as dirty buffers. Committed but not yet written into the data file. Those are called as a dirty buffers, will be taken by DB writer and writes into the actual data file. Now version is V3. So your actual data, committed data is written into the data file. Okay, this is what the process. Okay, checkpoint invokes the DB writer to update here, and also checkpoint will update the SCN value to the control file. Okay, control file will be updated with the checkpoint value. Control file will be updated to the checkpoint value. Till this point, the data files are updated. Like that way, the control file will be updated. Okay, checkpoint updates the checkpoint value in the control file. Checkpoint updates the each data file header. Checkpoint tells or invokes the DB writer to write the dirty buffers from database buffer cache to the data files. Okay, this is what the update statement architecture. Okay, any confusion, anything? Anybody?
Sir, checkpoint main use ఏంటి sir?
So SCN value 1000 it is started, right? Log writer started writing from
Yes,
SCN
sir.
1000. Stopped writing at SCN 1500, right? This value we can call it as a checkpoint value. Checkpoint stop value. Okay. Suppose we are using stopwatch. Okay. So whenever we play the games, what we use? We use the stopwatch. Okay. So whenever the game ends, we press the stopwatch. Then it will be noted like how many seconds, right? The same way here, SCN 1500, at SCN 1500, log writer stopped writing because the redo log file is filled. Okay. So that particular SCN value, we can call it as a checkpoint value. checkpoint background process will take that 1500 value as a checkpoint value and it will update into the control file. This is what the checkpoint value. Okay, you need to update the checkpoint value to the all data files. Okay, as well as each data file header. Okay, every data file has a header, right? Header and body. So it will go and update into the each data file header. Okay, these are the two actions will be done by checkpoint process. And also third one is checkpoint invokes or tells the DB writer to write the data buffers from database buffer cache to the data files. These are the three steps will be taken by checkpoint background process. Which value will be updated in the control file? 1500. Okay, in our case. Real time case, that value may be different. Okay, which value will be updated in each data file header? 1500. Okay, so from which value to which value the data buffers will be written into the data file? From SCN 1000 to SCN 1500 will be written into the data file through DB writer background process. Others? Any questions? Mallikarjuna? No questions, Suresh?
No, no.
No, sir.
Okay. Is it understandable or difficult, easy? How it is this architecture? Update statement?
It's understandable.
Okay. So this is using which parsing? Can someone guess what is the parsing it is using? So is it initially reading the content from the data file? Okay, it is reading from here, right? V1 is reading from here, right? Here to here. Okay, if it is reading from data file, then can we call it as hard parsing?
Yes, sir. It is hard person because it is reading from data file.
If you observe here, update statement internally uses select statement. Is it right? What I am saying?
Yes, sir.
Initially, it has to read the data from data file and it has to keep here, right? Internally, it uses the select statement. First, it will fetch the data. If the value 3 is present, then only it will update to 4, right?
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay, if the value 3 is
Yes, sir.
present, then only it will update to 4. If the value 3 is not present, it won't update. So before doing update, what it will do? It will do select. Okay. Then the value will be updated from X to Y. Okay, update internally uses the select statement. Clear? Any questions, anybody?
No, sir.
Okay, you have to see this video multiple times. So I am just telling the insert statement. Okay, I'm just telling in the notepad for understanding. Insert statement. How the insert statement works. Okay, insert into EMP values. 20. Okay. So in this statement, what is the version V1? Can someone tell? What is the version V1? What is the version V2? Can you guess? In the update statement, update EMP set serial number is equal to 3, where serial number is equal to 0. Set serial number is equal to 4, where serial number is equal to 3. Here in this case, what is the version V1? Can someone tell the update? What is V1 here?
V1 is the serial number 3.
3. V2?
4.
4. The same way, can you tell this? V1 and V2? At least V2?
V2 20.
V2 20. What is V1 then?
What is the previous value?
What is the previous value?
If update is committed, previous value is 4.
No, I am talking about inset. What is the previous value for this inset? Do we have previous value for inset?
No, sir, there is no
No.
previous value for input.
No value, right?
Yeah.
Okay, no value. So if we give commit, then V3 will come, okay? If we give rollback, then what will happen? V2 will be replaced with V1. What is V1 here? No value.
No value.
No value.
Okay, here in this case, V1 is the no value. Okay, that point is very, very important. V2 is 20. V1 is no value. If you give commit, it will become V3. Where the no value will be stored? Where V1 will be stored? Here in the update. Where V1 is storing here? Here as well as here, right? What is a V1? 3. Where V1 will be stored? Undo table space. Right? Is it right? Is it right what I am saying? It
Yes,
is
sir.
storing, right? It is storing in undo, right? V1. Whenever you do rollback, it will be rollback, okay? Here also the same. No value will be stored in the undo table space.
On table space.
The same way, how delete statement works. Delete from EMP where serial number is equal to 3. Okay. Here what is V1? 3. Okay. What is V2?
No value.
No value. No.
No value. Okay. Where V1 will be stored?
It's a undo
Undo table
undo
space.
table.
Okay. If you give commit, it will become V3. If you give
Yeah.
rollback, from where it will
V2
be?
is V2.
It will become V1 only, right? Directly, no value will be replaced with
V1. 3.
value.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Value 3.
Yeah.
You understood, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Everywhere, okay, everywhere we have V1, V2, V3 concept for insert, update, delete for all DMLs.
Okay.
That you should understand. Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. So this architecture is done. Tomorrow we'll see which concept we need to start. There are like 2 to 3 concepts are pending, I think. Okay. But those 2 to 3 concepts are like very huge. Data guard and data pump is
Performance tuning.
yeah. Performance tuning, initially I will share 2 videos. Okay. So those 2 videos first you have to see. Then later, if you have any questions, you can ask me. Okay, those 2 videos I clearly in-depth I explain how to troubleshoot everything end to end. Okay, those 2 videos are enough to manage the interviews, everything. But for understanding those 2 videos, at least like one time you have to complete end-to-end practicals. Then only you can understand. But in the performance tuning, the practicals are different. The terminology is different. Okay. Until the performance tuning, the concepts are different, but the performance tuning, the concept is different. There we talk about statistics. There we talk about like tuning advantages, memory advantages. Okay. So plans, execution plans, okay, explain plans, trace, all those things will be covered.
ఆ వీడియోస్ ఎందుకు షేర్ చేసి
It's not clear. Your voice, Mangata.
సార్ అదే సార్ 2 వీడియోస్ షేర్ చేశాను అన్నారు కదా సార్ పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ అది ఎందులో షేర్ చేశారు
ముందే షేర్ చేయమంటున్నారా మీరు?
అదే సార్ షేర్ చేశాను అన్నారు కదా సార్ 2 వీడియోస్ అది ఎక్కడ అంటే గూగుల్ డ్రైవ్ సార్ లేకపోతే యూట్యూబ్
గూగుల్ డ్రైవ్. ఐ విల్ షేర్.
అవైలబుల్
ఐ విల్ షేర్. ఇంకా షేర్ చేశానని అంటలేదు. I will share
ఓకే
it
సార్ ఓకే
after all remaining topics are done. I will share at the end. Okay. If you don't
Okay, sir.
understand the basic things here, you don't understand the performance unit. Okay. First, you should
sir.
understand how select statement, how update statement, what is inside library cache, data dictionary, how architecture works, how log writer works, how archive process works. Everything first you should understand. Okay. How restore recoveries works. We have mainly 3 concepts are pending: data guard and data pump, restores and recoveries. Okay, then last one is performance. Four concepts are pending. Thank you. We'll discuss further tomorrow.
Thank you.